When we translate a text, whether from a living language into another script, or from an ancient tongue into modern speech, the very act of translation irrevocably alters its original thoughts, nuances, feelings and expressions. It is simply impossible to reproduce, word for word, the exact mental landscape of the original author. Every choice of phrasing, every interpretive judgment, carries new layers of meaning that were never intended in the source language. For this reason, someone who reads a translation of the Hebrew Bible, for example, might not even realize it was originally composed in Hebrew, or fully grasp what Hebrew meant to its first audiences. Take, for instance, the King James Version of 1611. Its majestic English has shaped Christian faith for 4 centuries, yet when scholars return to the earliest Hebrew manuscripts they often find readings that diverge significantly from the King James text. Even more startling is the discovery that many of the biblical narratives, Abraham's life, the flood story, the creation account, have parallels in far older Sumerian epics, extant on cuneiform tablets from Mesopotamia. The Torah did not spring into being in a vacuum. Its authors were heirs to a millennia-old riverine civilization whose myths circulated in the city-states of Sumer and Akkad long before the Israelites emerged. That realization leads us straight to Abraham. All 3 great Abrahamic faiths, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, trace their spiritual lineage to a man named Abram, later Abraham. Yet the biblical text itself tells us that Abram's family journeyed from Ur of the Chaldees to Haran, and thence into Canaan, Genesis 11:31. Ur, in the original Hebrew, is quite possibly the same Sumerian place name, literally fire city, and long identified with the great ziggurat center near the Euphrates. Abraham's father, Terah in Sumerian records, was a priest in that region,